Hello, it's me again, Necrowsis, and we're here for the Let's Play Affinity Evolved. So let's get going. Okay, everyone. Since the last time we were here, I have went ahead and worked on the base a little. Got a little bit more set up here. I got a couple machines. I think last time we had the smelter, but I went ahead and made the sag mill, which there we go. And it's basically some flint, some iron, piston, and of course one of these machine casings that we had to make with the alloy smelter here. And then I went ahead and made a few chests for processing. Just throw it items in here. You come out here, and then if you do want them smelted, throw those items in here, and they come out here. Alright, so now we just need to start working on feeding this thing items to go ahead and get more flint here, so we can continue to get extra items until we get to the point where we can use something better. I do believe that we'll probably want in the future is going to be like dark steel balls or something like this. That's how that goes. And let's see. Put these in here, maybe we'll get some things out of them. Alright. Let that run. We are getting some cobblestone out of that. Alright. I'm just reapplying that here. We got some sand. We're no byproduct of flint like we want, but we may have some more. If not, we will get some. We do not have any here at this base. There may be some of the overworld base. Alright. So go ahead and throw these items in here. Let them go ahead and smelt down. And what I'm going to start working on now, which we're probably going to need some of these items for, is the yummy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build the first part of the yummy. I believe it's the press. So we're going to go ahead and look at the press. Let's do applied. That should work better. There we go. Now, here we go. Inscriber. That's what it is. Inscriber press. Let's see. I know we're going to have to jump back to the other world for a few items here. Alright. Let's go get those. I'm going to bring as much with me as I can that we might need. That way I don't have to run back and forth a whole lot. And once I get this up and set up and running, there'll be a whole lot less running back for things that are, unless we need to go for the overworld for like a witchery or hunting down certain items that might be harder to find, like maybe villages or things in the overworld that might not be available or yeah, that's a hard word for me to say. I'm just gonna skip that one. Easy to find in the Twilight Forest. Because we'll run into like castles and dark forests and this, that, and the other, but I don't think I've ever really seen any villages just lying around out here, but so I think that's something we're going to find. So we will have to go to the overworld if we need those. Certain witchery things, poppet shelves, things like that. Oh, look at that. Looks like slimes spawning in my house, but yeah, poppet shelves and things like that are only available or only work, I should say, and a lot of people won't tell you that, only work in the overworld. If you've ever messed around with witchery and you've tried to place a puppet shelf on a PvP server in another dimension, they just don't work. And you'll be like, why is witchery's broken? This isn't working. No, that's not the case. It only works in the overworld. If you put them anywhere else, then it does not work, because that's just how it's coded, I believe. So, alright, and we're getting some more of these essence berries. Like I said, we'll eventually set up a system. I will come back and get these once we get going, and I'll start setting up a system to make us basically infinite XP, grab the XP as we need it type of thing. Gonna go take this. We have some lapis, so that's not something that we have to have right now. Let's see, any items that we're 100% going to need. I'll go ahead and grab some more of this slime. I don't know if we're going to need wool right away. Because we're going to have to make a trip back here to pick up most of this stuff anyway. Once the ME is crafted and ready to go. Hey, look at that. That's we can use that. Let's see. Nothing detrimental there. We are going to want these witchery and magic books. We'll be back for those, of course. We're going to use this here. This we can use to make pistons, things like that. Let's see. A little bit of a cold. Please excuse that. Making things a little bit rougher on me. Okay. And I think that's most of the important things there. Let's see. Got plenty of this stuff. Might take some of that with me. Oh, look at there. Flint, just what we're looking for. Alright. And more iron, some more things. Okay. Blocks there. We need that, of course. Skystone, I already need to get that. Skystone chests, I'll grab those. Alright, everything else I think we will come back for once CME's built, unless I find anything. That, okay. Alright, gonna go ahead and go home, which is up now. Almost fixed. Last time we were on here, we had an issue with home. I had to restart everything, the server, the game, and then it finally... Bless me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had to restart the server and the game, and finally the home was... I was able to reset the home in a safe spot right down here at the bottom of the ladder, so I'm not inside anything or in the portal anymore like I was last time. That was horrible. So yeah, glitches like that happen. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do is start working on this ME. So again, we have the describer. If I can spit out words today. Apparently today is not word day for me. Okay, let's drop that in there. We don't need that right now. Let's drop these items in to go ahead and be processed for us. That makes that easy. Alright, and then look, we're going to need this right now. I think we could use it as part of the press recipes, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is use rubber. Rubber works. A lot of people may not realize that you can use rubber instead of slime. But hey, we got lots of rubber. We got rubber trees. We're filthy with rubber. We got rubber everywhere now, so why not use the rubber, right? Alright, so, oh, yep, might not want to use all of that. Let's see. Might need some of these. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do is make us, we need to have 2 pistons. So we're going to go ahead and make those up here. And let's see, did I get the recipe incorrect? Probably got iron and redstone in the wrong place. Yep, iron and redstone in the wrong place. Figured that much. Alright. Take all this stuff out of here. And throw, like I said, 2 pieces of rubber in there. Bloop, sticky piston. There we go. And then we go ahead and click on this. Oh, we need this. Flux crystal. Now, there's some different types of crafting. This is in-world crafting. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to need a bucket. So we're going to go ahead and make a bucket. And yes, at the time of this video, the WAP song is everywhere, so they're talking buckets and mops, if you get my drift. all the TikTok. If you listen to TikTok, I know Trump's trying to ban that, but if you listen to TikTok, yeah, that's everywhere right now. Look at that. Okay, go ahead, and I should have hopefully brought some wood with me, because I want to go ahead and make another crafting table. And I should have brought 2 buckets to make life a little bit easier for me. But since I didn't, I'll go ahead and drop a crafting table down here at the edge of the water. Boop, there we go. Crafting table solved. And go ahead and make a second bucket of water. And you'll wonder why. Well, we need or want a infinite water source somewhere, correct? Most places you do. So the easiest way I could think of for me to make an infinite water source is with 2 buckets of water. Some people will go, 2 buckets? Will that work? Well, yes, it will. Really what you need is if you're going to make a 4x4, some people think, well, I need 4. Well, if you know how to make a cobblestone generator or anything like that, if you place a bucket of water here, you don't need 4. You don't even need 3. Some people, oh, you have to have 3. Nope, you just need 2. 2 buckets of water. And then you get an infinite puddle. So now when you want a bucket of water, you just take a bucket of water. 2 buckets of water, infinite water trough. It is a little bit easier generally to do this, and just so you do not have issues if clicking in the wrong spot and picking up one and having like running water when you don't want it. Whoop, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. But yeah, bloop. Now you have a big area you can just pull from, not have to worry about taking a block and it not running properly. But there you go, infinite water source. I'm sure most of you do that, but anybody who's new to Minecraft runs across the video, there you go, infinite water source. Love it. Okay, you can't make infinite lava, don't even try. You can make a cobblestone generator if you place lava. I don't want to burn down my base here, but if you place this bucket of lava and type of some sort of cobblestone, and it would run down and touch the water, it will make either stone or cobblestone or obsidian based on how it's set up. And you can fool around with that and see exactly how that works, which one is which. But you know, that'll help you out if you're going to start on like a Skyblock server or something like that. You want to know. And I don't even really remember myself exactly which one makes. I know that if you drop water on lava, it becomes obsidian, right? Let's see. Let's see if we do it this way. That should be safe. All right. Let's hope so. All right. There we go. So I guess if you drop the. Oh Lord! Now I'm going to ruin my infinite water, aren't I? Yeah, almost. All right. Alright, so you see how that worked. If you pour it like that, it becomes stone, which then you can pick up with cobblestone. That's cobblestone. Alright, maybe it's just the 2. Yeah, it's just the 2. You can cook the stone for cobblestone. So right there's your cobblestone generator. Sorry, had to think about that one because it's been a while since I had to make one. I think the last time I had to make one was a Skyblock server. So there you go. You make stone and get your cobblestone and have a cobblestone generator just like that. Alright. And now we have our water pool back. Thank the Lord. Almost lost that one. That would have been bad. Oh. If I didn't have this cold, I'm, you know, a little bit rough. My son. I'm a stepfather, and I have a son named Stanley, and he got a cold, and he gave it to me. Thank him. So now I have that to deal with, making life a little rough. Hard to get good sleep. Hard to, you know, do just about everything. So if I'm a little out of sorts, yeah, well, there you go. All right. Okay, and yes, if you're watching this video right now, or in the future, yes, the coronavirus is going around right now. It is approximately, actually it's exactly September 11th, 2020 right now. So, at the time of this video, in case anybody wanted to know. Alright, so, now we need an infinite water source, to make the ME. Sorry, I'm getting off track here. Hey, I love to chatter sometimes, I guess. Alright, I know I have quartz somewhere. That's really what I'm looking for right now. I had went to the nether and got a few items while I was away. Now, whether I used it already, let's hope not. There it is. There is the quartz. Alright. Go over here and process some more things, it looks like. Still processing. Okay. Alright. We need to actually pause the processing. So I'm going to go ahead and do is turn off the pull. In case you want to know, you can set up to push or pull from here, and it'll input or output. I'm going to take this out, back in here. Shouldn't go anywhere now, because I've turned off the pull effect. We'll watch. Yep, nothing coming out. Okay, we'll go ahead and throw that in there. Alright, pull it out because, because I want to make sure that we have this in here when doing it. Alright. I'm also going to take this out, because okay, we can just put that there like that. Just in case we need some more. There we go. And sort that stuff up, and go ahead and go back in and turn out the pull back on. Set to pull from there, push from here. Bleep. Little L-shaped, automatic. Okay, we're going to use this later on to make, and actually, I'm off on this. We do need to make the press, but I think it's more important right now to make the charger. The reason is I only have one piece of charged quartz, and if I make the press with one of my flux crystals, then it might not be able to make the charger here. And if we can't make the charger, we can't make more, charged quartz. But I'm going to show you how right now to make the flux crystals. And if you make the charger, then you can use regular quartz and make yourself charged quartz. That way I don't have to go searching for another piece. That's what I'm going to do now. Throw that on in there. It should, if I'm correct, make 2. Bloop. Necrowsis just earned the achievement Unnatural. Alright, that is for making the flux crystals. Then just like I said, you do want to have a charger so you can make more charged crystals. So you take your charger, boom, flux production. Now we can make flux crystals. Awesome. Alright, so now you just drop that down, and it will charge your quartz. All you got to do is walk up here, and you can also automate this. There's a glitch right now where you can't really see it. Oh, let's not fall out of there. Can't really see it from the front very well. It does show up on the side at a certain angle, but if you're angled at an odd angle from it, it doesn't show up. So, okay. So you just can, and it tells you if you look at Wayla at the top, you can just sit there and wait, and it will tell you. And sometimes you can actually stick other regular quartz in there if it's not charging really fast, and it will charge, because it's like when you stick it in, it like randomly decides how long it's going to take for go from a Certus to a charged Certus. And sometimes you can get a better time by clicking on it if you're in a hurry, but generally if you're automating this, you're not going to worry about it. You'll have it to output items. You can filter them with certain mods, but if you filter it, you can output the filter for charged, so regular will go in, and then as soon as it's charged, it'll come back out. Alright, so now that we've got that, we can run back over to our pool to do our in-world crafting, which again, we'll take a couple pieces of Certus quartz, a couple pieces of redstone, and a couple nether quartz ores, and we will drop those in the water like that, and we should get more purple stuff. flux crystals. Oh, I think I threw in regular instead of charged. My mistake. It does have to be charged crystals. If it's not charged crystals, it won't work. Alright. And there we go. And we'll probably do a little bit more story time with Necro on and off here. Just to help you guys get to know me better. Maybe help you like the videos a little bit more, because besides the crafting, there's going to be things going on and being talked about. And I may, in the future, I may even start a playlist that is just me telling you guys stories. Right now, I'm just starting out on here, so I don't have a lot of equipment yet. But my plans in the future is to get a camera, a nice camera. Doesn't have to be super nice, but I'll get there eventually. But at least a halfway decent camera, halfway decent upgraded microphone, some things like that, so I can do the non-gaming videos. Until then, well, I'm going to be doing the gaming videos and commentary. So if you guys want to help me out, go ahead and subscribe, like. Eventually, I'll have other things set up, like maybe Patreon or Patreon, and affiliate links, things like that. Once things get going, or at least that's the hopes that I have anyway. We'll see where that goes. All right, so right now we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up our 2 pistons, and we are going to make the presser here now. And you just go ahead and throw your iron in, and go ahead and throw a flux crystal in, and now you have a presser. Right? Now you can make the parts to your applied energistics, which this is what I need. This is what I love. I get to this point, and it's goodbye chests, hello easy crafting, and just a whole lot easier. If you're not into that, you could do the old slow crafting way from vanilla Minecraft. But I love the speedier way when I'm doing modded. If I was just doing vanilla Minecraft, it may not be necessary. When you're doing modded, there's so many more items that you just, it's just so much easier to go ahead and do it like this. Alright, so you can get the calculation press, the engineering press, the logic press, and the silicon press. Right now we're going to go ahead and start off with the logic press. Alright, and what we're going to do is drop gold in here, and gold will shoot out as a gold logic circuit. Alright, we're going to need a few of these. If you want to speed up the process, you can. What I normally do is I come over here, and I'll show you exactly what I do. Alright, I get some of this together, or a chest. I think I have a chest over here. In this box here, I do. Alright, so we go ahead and we drop a chest down into the crafting table. And everybody's who plays all the time already know this. It is a hopper. Alright, we take the hopper and we stick it on the front of there. Alright, and then you can drop your items in here. So we'll take the 13 of them for now. Drop them in and it'll do its thing. You can set it up if you stick the power on one side, or have it up in the air where you could get multiple hoppers on multiple sides and things like that. You can set it up to auto craft things that way. So, I mean, that's helpful. For me, I tend to do some of it manually on this, but once I get the speed cards, it's not a problem. I don't have to just drop them in and wait a little bit. I just take off and it does it all on its own. Alright. I'm going to take those out, but that's probably going to be enough of that for now until I can get the first section of the ME made, and then I'll be over here making the ME discs or drives that you need. I cannot remember exactly, so I know I'm going to need a few of these. So I'm going to go ahead and drop probably 4 more will work. So I don't want to use all my diamonds, but I got to use a few. Alright, is it engineering? It is engineering. Okay, so the calculation press is to make quartz, I believe, turns the pure quartz into advanced crystals, and the silicon is to, which we're going to go ahead and work on now, is to Take some of this sand, at least half of it. And I am going to sneak and take this out and put this in if I can real quick. So, we'll take the ore. Oh, no, that will not let us. So I'm going to do my little trick again and turn this off. Done. Okay, nothing's going to be coming out of there. Pull this out, stick this in, there we go. Alright. And I will turn pull back on. Later I'll have, you know, more sag mills or other things that can turn things into things like, I think that we have the let's see, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. Conduit, cable, tube. I will remember here. Let's see. Battery. There we go. Or what's the other thing? Sorry, having a time with my brain here, having a brain fart, not able to remember what I'm looking for. Capacitor. We'll look at capacitor, and that should tell us. Cap. All right. So we're looking at capacitors. Looking through here. Hey, there we go. It is thermal expansion. Wow, I can't believe I couldn't remember thermal expansion. Couldn't remember the name of it. Use it all the time. All right. So it has its own version of a sag mill called the pulverizer. So we'll probably be building some of this stuff later to make some coolant and stuff for our reactor over here. I'm sure it can be done other ways. I think with like the smelter and some of these Ender IO stuff. But I like thermal expansion as well. So I like to get into having both. And hey, you know, multiple mods. Keep yourself fresh with them. Helps you out a lot, because then you might run into a mod pack that doesn't have Ender IO or doesn't have thermal expansion, or you know, any mod pack that doesn't have the mod that we might be playing with on here, and you might want an alternative method to get your things in it. So it's always nice to have an alternative method. Alright, so that should be done here. So we're going to drop these in here. And it's going to go ahead and, like I said, auto stick that in there. Go ahead and drop the silicon press in there, and it'll start cooking us out some silicon. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stick these in here for now. The ones we're not using. Alright. And I've went ahead and ran the power over here since last time. I think you've probably seen that as I've been talking here, but I punched a hole in the base here and ran it underneath here and ran it along here. So we can set up our machines over here. And I haven't decided yet, but we may just poke holes in each side and have little wings, little compartments off the side of our main area here to work on different things. Like this may be the machine area, and then I may have another area for like witchery, another area for like Botania, just different areas to do the different things. Then makes life a little bit easier. At least I think it makes life a little bit easier. We'll see what you guys think, and when you can leave some comments and things like that down below. And when you see this, okay, that would be great. Alright, now if you go ahead and you take gravel and you punch it in here, then you'll get some more of that flint, so we don't run out, which I might just, there we go, get it going there. Plug that in there. Yep, there we go, getting some of it now, there we go. Throw that in there. You don't want to run out. Run out doesn't work so well. Alright. So. Got 2 for that piece. So you got an extra. Extra for. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to get some more. Have a chance to get it from cobblestone as well. But you'd more often get sand. Right? So, you know, hey, helps us out there. Alright, so we'll come back over here. All of our printed silicone is ready. And then we just go ahead and throw a silicone in. We'll throw one of these diamonds in. We'll throw a redstone in. They'll cook us right up. Alright, we'll go ahead and go back to add applied. And what it'll go ahead and give us now is the engineering processor. And this is something we need for the ME drive, okay? You're going to need 2 of these, so we're going to go ahead and make another one. Of course, I got 4 here, so we'll probably end up making them all. Alright, then I can even set my redstone down in here, and it'll auto-feed it. Just like I said, so bam, 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 and there we go. Alright, now I do see we're going to need some more of this to make cable or whatnot. So we may need to make some more of that eventually. But let's go ahead and look at the ME drive one more time here for us. And drive. And there it is. Then we're going to need some ME glass, which is going to be quartz fiber. So we're going to need to cook up some glass and make some quartz fiber. So we will be cooking up some glass right now. Go ahead, just like I said, throw this in here. Bam! Off to the races here. Right, so we got some glass going on. And go ahead and drop that in there. We'll split it up like so. And then we need the... Oh, earlier I told you we were going to need some quartz, and I started processing it right... Where did I put it? Ground it up right here. There we go. And the reason I made this was for this very thing here. So now we have the quartz fiber that we needed. Alright, so then we can take all this out of here, drop this in here, drop these in here. Oh, quartz fiber. Alright, and that is very important for making more of the ME. So we're going to go ahead and drop a couple more of these in here. Drop our last 2 charged pieces in here. And oh, are we out of redstone? I'll be. Alright, so I may have laid it down somewhere. Let's please. Ah, yes, I remember now. I stuck it all in here. Great. There we go. Okay. Sorry if I'm a little off kilter. Again, I'm kind of dealing with a cold and stuff like that, so a little off. There we go. Alright. So now we got some more flux crystals. Come over here. And throw these down in here. And bam! There we go, 12. That's more like it. Alright. So, we've got more of these going on. We can do some gold ones. We're going to need those for the drives. Whoop. Dropped something I didn't mean to. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and look at this. Bloosh. Alright, there we go. And looks like I have too many items, so I'm going to go ahead and drop that on the ground for a minute. Don't need this right now. Don't need these right now. Don't need that for now. Not doing wood chopping right now. Get rid of those bushes. Don't need that right now. Don't need any more of that right now. Alright, cleared my bags up a hair. Alright, so let's go ahead and make a couple more of these. Alright. Now, I think I'm going to place the ME over here. This is our drive bay, one of our important parts of the ME that we're going to need. We're also going to need something to put the energy in. So we're going to need the energy acceptor, which is another piece of this. And we're going to need some quartz glass, which we'll go ahead and make. Come on back over here. Grab this, grab some more glass. Alright. Alright. Take our quartz. And I did that in reverse, by the way. So we're going to take our quartz like this. Trying to mix it all up here. So our glass should be like this. Our quartz should be missing off here. Like that. There we go. Alright, got us some quartz glass. Alright, now we need the energy acceptor. There we go. Alright. Alright. Energy acceptor. Let's see how I want to do this. What I'll probably do is I will probably punch another hole down here. Because once we got this, we don't really need to see it. Bloop, there it goes, plugs in, feeds everything power. Alright, now as long as it's connected to this, it'll get power. And we may have to run some patterns here to get things to set up correctly. Alright, so now what we need to do is, because we get the drives, we got this thing, great, right? It's all fine and dandy, nice. There's a little bit of a problem. We can't put items in and we can't get items out. We're going to need glowstone, because we're going to need to make the face plate to the ME, the crafting terminal. So we got to start with a illuminated panel, and there's the recipe for that. So we're going to take some of this glass, and I think we get 2 out of this. I'm going to take some of this glass and quartz glass. It has to be quartz glass. And then we're going to take some of the glowstone, redstone, and a piece of iron. So drop a piece of iron, 2 pieces of glowstone, a piece of redstone, and now we get 3. 3 illuminated panels. Now, that's nice. It's basically a fancy light, folks. We got a fancy light. Now, to make the illuminated panel, we're going to also need a logic for this. Do something other than be an illuminated panel. And we are going to need to do something with it. So let's see here. I like dark, so there we go. We'll go dark. We're going to need a logic press. So we're going to need some kind of quartz. We're going to need a logic press, and we're going to need some flux dust. So we're going to need to make some more of this. You'll be making lots of this stuff, folks. Lots of this stuff. Before we make that, though, we're going to have to do this again. Charge us some more crystals. Like I said, gonna need it. Alright. Make this thing first. Charger first always. I got that out of order this time. And thank the Lord I remembered before we made it and had to go hunting and mining again. Oh, I got rid of those spiders. There was a couple of nests of spiders in different parts of around different parts of my bases. I cleared up some of the leaves and crud above my base and got rid of those spiders because I was tired of hearing them when I was trying to do things. Alright, let's check the time real quick. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and continue working here. We got a little bit of time left before I'm going to end the episode, and then I will come back for another episode. Alright, I will be back with the next episode shortly. It might be shortly for me, but it will probably be next week for you. I'm going to try to go ahead and don't quote me on this, because things may arise in my life where it's not possible right now until with my job and things like that to create a video all the time. But my plans is to eventually, if things do take off, maybe one day I will be able to create a video every day. But right now it's probably just going to be once a week, as long as there's no issues with work. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here for the first episode this week. And then we'll have another episode that will become available next week. And we'll just keep going from there. So I thank you guys for joining me. And we will continue with the ME in just a moment for me, but it'll probably be next week with you. So see you guys later. Don't have too much fun while you're out. Hello, it's me again, Necrowsis, and we're here for the Let's Play Affinity Evolved. So let's get going.